There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show. That's where I go for the latest bland info. So all around town radio show. For the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Hey, welcome everybody on this Thursday. It is our Live at 5 program featuring Who's Playing Out. It's coming your way here in just a minute. We'll give you the list of the best musicians and venues in the tri-state coming right up.
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 are coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show well. Whatever, man. We're covering Who's Playing Out off the open jam with the Who's Who of Talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell. With all around, you know I'm planning to do it well. So all around town radio show.
Thank you, sweet Sister Mercy in the theme song. Thank you guys so much. Let's see who's checking in. Kevin Cooper popped up on the Book of Face. I see him. Glenn checking in first on the YouTube channel. Thank you. The Wanderers are here. That thing you do. Yes. Chad Whelan in the house. How are you, buddy? Good to have you with us. Steve Stein is checking in to find out who he can go see this weekend. Thank you guys for the theme song, and we're going to get to it here momentarily. Welcome, everybody. If you're out there, please say hi. Got a big weekend in music coming your way here. Not a huge list, but, a list. There's a lot of people on vacation, actually. A lot of musicians taking a little break. What's up, Daniel Jameson? Thank you for being with us. I'm trying to get some of these comments up on the screen. There we go. It's rocking up. If you're out there, guys, please say hi. Let us know you're in the house today, and let us know you're ready to see who's playing out. That's what we're going to do for this week. What are we taking you through? Oh, I got the wrong dates. It's the 19th today. Let's fix that first of all. 19th. They're mowing outside the studio windows, so just know that if you hear the lawnmowers running, that's where we're at with that. So we're taking you from today, Thursday, all the way through next Wednesday with our list of who's playing out here. Hi, Bob Klein. Hi, Kevin Cooper. Hi, Valerie. Look at all these people jumping in here. What's up, people? Good to see you. And no, I had 4 different people on the show yesterday, Chad, who logged right in, no problem. It's a setting on her computer, but I can't tell her anything. She'll figure it out. That's all I got to say, but we'll try to get her squared away. She's actually off next week. So I'm looking for a co-host next week. I am co-host on the Tuesday show. If anybody's willing, send me a message. Harlan Lee in the house. How are you? Good to have you with us. Hey, Live at 5 today featuring Who's Playing Out is brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro. Half-Life's in the house. Big party with them this weekend for Shane DeMoss's birthday. Speaking of Heather's, it'll be going on there on Saturday. Hi, George. Thank you for stopping by. We got a lot of people in here. Thank you guys for watching live here today, and we'll get a whole lot more watching afterwards. So if you are watching afterwards and you want to put a little comment in there, please do, or drop us a line and say where you're from. If you're new to the show especially, we'd like to hear from you and figure out who and where you are. Jimmy Kilroy in the house. And Glenn's going to see Little River Band at Lawrenceburg Event Center on Saturday. That'll be fun. There's Parker Falk. He was on the show yesterday. And if you missed that show yesterday, wow, what a story. Little Larkin, big benefit for Little Larkin this weekend on Saturday up at the, and I'll just mention it now, the Springfield Theater. It is going to be a big one Saturday from 5 to 11, and it is benefit for for Larkin. And Parker will be playing and a whole bunch of other bands, and you can watch that show. I'd like you to go watch that because it's very touching. This young boy has leukemia and is undergoing treatment right now. And if you missed it yesterday, you missed a kind of a tearjerker there when his mom started talking. It was tough. Yes. And let me see who else we got. Half-Life, Dave. Dave's birthday as well. So twice as much fun there on Saturday. And Scotty Long in the house, Miamisburg Jay. Good to have you with us. Hi, Dave. Thank you for being here. I hope I say it Cawthorn is right. I don't know if that's right, Dave, the way I say that, but I hope it is. And apparently Kevin got to see Jimmy Kilroy last night. That's always a pleasure. Chris Reynolds in the house. Brian, thank you for being here. And now they're weed whacking outside the studio. Ain't it great? Even the noise gate doesn't keep that out. And Matt Anderson, thank you. Chris, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you, my friend. Scott Albrecht in the house. He's doing a fundraiser here we're going to talk about as well on the show. Sean Cooper from Milano's in here. And Dave said I got it right. So I'm glad to hear that. All right, guys, I got to get rolling. Let's do it. We're taking it all the way from today, Thursday, June 19th, all the way through next Wednesday. And a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. The area's top musicians are going to take center stage today, and some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues who bring you live music nearly every night of the week. And we're going to talk about all of them. So make your first stop here every week to find out who's playing out. And also, if you want to get a printed copy of this, you can find it on the Warren County Post on the book face. Warren County Post. Yes. And what do we got here? Leah's in the house. Hi, Leah from Sugar Rock, the Sugar in Sugar Rock. Jill Drew is here. She's going to see Billy Strings in Lexington Friday and Saturday. Good for you. And apparently Glenn's going to Little River Band. You guys going solo? And Chris Barr in the house. Thank you, Chris. He said, see you tonight for Genesis. Yes. Not yes, but Genesis. I will be there in Hamilton tonight. I'm going to mention that here in a minute. We're going to get started with our sponsor of the show, Heather's. We're going to start out with her list. And can I just say, my trivia, my Name That Tune players are insane. Last night, with impending doom, if you turned on a television, the weathermen were just saying, we're all going to die. And over 250 people showed up on that patio with the covered tents. It started about 7:15, about mid-round one. And I have done 6 years at Heather's, and I've been through snow, wind, ice. What else have we had? Tornado warnings, all kinds of things. And I've never seen it blow like that through there. I've never been scared in that tent. I was a little concerned last night because the tent was rocking 2 to 3 feet to each side with the wind blowing, and it did not come off its moorings. I mean, I can give the credit to the tent companies because they tie those babies down, and it's like a big giant circus tent. So if that thing falls on a crowd, it's going to probably hurt somebody. We hope that never happens. And if it didn't happen last night, I don't think it will because it blew through there, but those people stayed and we had a ball last night. We just had a blast for that, and really, really good stuff. It was wonderful. And Jill says, yes, solo, spending the weekend with your sister and other family. That'll be fun. Good for you, Jill. All right. Let me get through Heather's here. I said Wednesday, we were there last night and it was crazy. 250 people, 29 teams playing on the patio with huge storms. Let's talk about tonight. The Barnharts are at Heather's tonight and Wake Light at 6:30. It's also Grapes and Grooves wine tasting night from 5 to 8. Friday, the Gamut comes to town. I might make a quick stop there on Friday. I've got a 6 a.m. load in at a job on Saturday we'll talk about here. But 6 a.m. So I won't be out late Friday night. But the Gamut will be at Heather's starting at 7 p.m. on Friday. Saturday, a special treat. And I would love to see us pack the patio. I'm going to try to make this because my gig gets over around noon, 12:30. I'm going to make some of this. The Crimson Sisters are coming to town, and they're playing Heather's Patio at 1 p.m. for the afternoon matinee session at Heather's. We'd love to see that patio be packed. If you guys can get there, please get there and support them. Crimson Sisters going to do it. Do it. Shane, Half-Life says never go to bed. Yeah, that's true. That's probably a good thought. Probably will be what happens, but I've got to be on my game Saturday. We'll talk about that one in a minute. So also Saturday night, the Crimson Sisters there in the daytime. I'm going to blow the roof off the tents, and then Saturday night the tents will be destroyed by Half-Life. 7 p.m. Big birthday party. I just found out Dave McCarty as well as Shane DeMoss's birthday. That starts at 7. If you want a reservation for that one, I hear they're going fast. So call Heather's, get a reservation for a table because it'll be a party. I got to see Half-Life last weekend, and wow, killing it. Great band. All right, Chris Lucas on Sunday at 1 p.m. on the matinee Sunday. They're at Sunday Fun Day, as they like to call it, at Heather's on the patio. And then every Wednesday, Name That Tune with yours truly at 7. Reservations are recommended for that one. We fill that room. It's a lot of fun. Also, watch for her page if you like to play bingo. I think bingo may be back Tuesday, if not this Tuesday, the following Tuesday. And that's a big one for a fundraising event there. It's a 501c3 charitable organization called the Harry Clevenger Foundation. And Heather's puts the bingo on for that, and it's always a huge crowd and a great draw there on the patio at Heather's. Kevin Cooper, you're the guy today that Facebook's telling us is watching 1,000 times. It always picks one person. Some days it's Ed. Some days it's Kevin. Thank you for being here, though. So that's what's up at Heather's all week long. Now let's move down to Montgomery, talk about the Bell and the Bear, where the award-winning Jam takes place tonight at 7:30-ish with a host of hosts and players. That'll be going on this evening, 7:30-ish on the start time on that one for the award-winning Jam session at the Bell and the Bear. Half-Life says it'll be face-melting rock and roll. It is face-melting for real. All right. Also at the Bell and the Bear on Friday, Linus Tate will be in the house at 8:30 p.m. Saturday, it's Bad Habit, Cincinnati's own, at 8:30 at the Bell. Monday night game night with Karis, and then Wednesday, karaoke with Ray. Karaoke with Ray Renee, 8 p.m. Yes. Ed says he's not in the 1,000 Club today. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that funny? And multiple repeat offenders, Kevin Cooper said. Yes. Jill said she'd love to see Little River Band, but had Billy Strings tickets already. Well, Billy Strings isn't bad either. I know you guys love the LRB for sure. All right. So that lines up the Bell and the Bear schedule for us for this week. And remember, guys, anybody we talk about on here that's a venue or a musician sends us their gigs. So please, if you want your act featured or your venue featured on this show, you got to send it to us. And I can get you connected with a gig group and all that if you want to get involved in one of those where you can submit weekly and get reminders also when I remember to do it of what to submit. Yeah. All right. Mr. Burroughs Tavern in Springboro has the Wright Brothers 3 tonight at 6 p.m. Friday night, the No Refunds Band from 8 to 11. Saturday, Blackwater Voodoo from 8 to 11 at Mr. Burroughs. Sunday, Fun Day, Moonstone from 3 to 6. And Tuesday night's trivia there at 7, and Queen of Hearts drawing at 8 rounds out the schedule for Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Crooked Handle, Springboro, Friday night. Danny Schneebel, Schneibel, not Mr. Schneebly from School of Rock, but Danny Schneebel, I think, live music at 6:30 p.m., 6:30. Sunday trivia with Josh, Crooked Handle, Springboro. Crooked Handle Piqua, Friday night, the Lock 9 concert series. It's a beautiful venue up there in Piqua. Rock This Town Orchestra will be there at 7 p.m. And that's right outside Crooked Handle. That's why we mentioned that one. Tuesday trivia with Josh there at 6, and Wednesday Queen of Hearts at 8. That rounds out their schedule for Crooked Handle Brewing, both Piqua and Springboro locations. No music shows at the Sorg this week, but you can get future show tickets at cincyticket.com. Our friends at the Soft Rock Cafe will be Cranking It Up karaoke Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Follow the Soft Rocks page for more info on times, dates, and events at the longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state. 20 years and going strong. The Soft Rock. Hi, Dave Worthington. Oh, you're calling me handsome today. Wow. How about that? Thanks, Dave. It's the nicest thing anyone said to me all day. It's been kind of I was not going to say that. It's been kind of one of those days. So let's roll on to Milano's in Miami Township, where live music goes on every Wednesday at 7. And Finding Melissa will be in the house. That'll be a great one on Wednesday next week. I'll be doing my thing on Wednesday, but I'd love to be there otherwise. I love Finding Melissa. 7 p.m. start time at Milano's in Miami Township. Hamilton's Urban Backyard, they were voted the best bar and patio in Butler County, by the way. Friday, the Daybreak Duo at 7 p.m. Saturday, Cincinnati Rhythm Kings at 7. And Wednesday, Team Tune Trivia at 7 p.m. That's going on. Hi, Jordan Bodecker. Thank you for dropping by. Guys, don't forget to hit the share button on the show. If you got to run and be somewhere, hit that little share button so people get a chance to support these musicians and venues we're talking about. All right, let's go to River's Edge in Hamilton, the big event tonight, Thursday night at River's Edge. Genesis Retouched. Adam Wheeler on vocals up front, and he'll be killing it and playing the drum kit as well, doing the Phil Collins thing. Jim Cuesta in that band and a host of other great players. It is the Phil Collins era of Genesis. Doors open at 6. No opening act for this show. Headliner, 7:30. That is Genesis Retouched tonight at River's Edge in Hamilton, which is where I'm headed right after the show. Hopefully I can find a parking place. Anybody know a guy? I don't know. Hey, Warhammer, how are you? All right, let's roll on down the line to O'Connor's Irish Pub. We're going to Springfield, Ohio, where they do karaoke tonight at 9. DJ Matt Allen on Friday night. Saturday, DJ Pat at 9 p.m. Monday, trivia with Matt Allen at 7. And Tuesday, Mike Reel's Acoustic at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, karaoke at 9 rounds out the schedule for the wonderful O'Connor's Irish Pub in Springfield. What's Dave got to say? The Worthington Annual 4th of July Party. Murphy Kelch. Okay. Wonderful. It says great guys. Great dudes. Great dudes, he said. Pullman Lane, Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton on the west side of Hamilton. Farm Cat plays on Saturday night. Every Monday from 7 to 9, it's the After Hours Big Band, and Tuesday karaoke at 7 at Pullman Lane's Scott's Bar and Grill. No relation. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia tonight, karaoke dance party with DJ Songs at 7 p.m. Friday, American Rebels at 7. Saturday, Right Turn Clyde will be at Little River on Saturday night at 7. Tuesday night's game night, 7 p.m. And Wednesday, Trivia with Dave. Dave, 7 p.m. Right there. Little River Bar and Grill, the LRB of Orgonia. Blue Note Harrison's got no shows this weekend, but future show tickets, cincyticket.com on those. Miami Valley Gaming, Halfway Hammered, 8 p.m. Center Bar on Friday night. Saturday, my cousin Ethan and Joey, he's actually my cousin, Ethan and Joey Band, 8 p.m. Center Bar, Saturday night. Miami Valley Gaming, that's MVG. Rex Patrick and the Country Legends, no submission this week. Froggy's Bar and Grill in Monroe has My Sister Sarah at 8 p.m. on Friday night. Saturday, Social Chemist at 8. Tuesday, karaoke at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, Jeep Night at 6 p.m. They also have trivia, I think, on Thursdays there now. Not sure if they're doing karaoke anymore. Not sure. Naughty Pine, 90 Proof Twang at 9 p.m. on Friday night. Saturday, it's Mixtape at 9 p.m. And Sunday, the band Shuffle for a 2 to 4 matinee session there at the wonderful Naughty Pine. If you're out there, guys, please say hi. I notice our live viewership is dwindling. It is a nice evening. We know that. So if you're watching after we're live, please take note of all these bands and venues and who's playing and get out and see one of them, if you will. Lori's Roadhouse has line dancing lessons every Tuesday night and Thursday night. Wednesday night, teen night from 7 to 11. Friday night, Gabby Barrett at 8 p.m. And Saturday, Josh Turner at 8 p.m. at Laurie's Roadhouse. Those are both national acts coming in this weekend. Hey, Tim. How's Tim Bolden from Hall Pass Rock Band? He's in the house. Hi, Tracy. You guys sitting next to each other? What's going on? All right, let's go to the Hidden Gem Music Club in Centerville. Jazz Jam at the Gym tonight. Say that 3 times fast, 8 p.m. Friday night, 8 p.m., 80s Club Dance Night on Friday night. That'll be fun. Saturday, 8 p.m., Sanitarium, a tribute to Metallica, and Saints of Crew will also be there. A Motley Crue tribute, I believe, on Saturday night. Then Sunday, 7 p.m., Confined Hardcore, Kingslayer, Self-Absorbed, Concrete Teeth, and Southover and Land Filth are all playing Sunday, 7 p.m. A big bill. What's up, Brad? How are you? Abe's Lincoln in the house. Good to have you with us. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. All right, what else we got going here? Let's go to Fretboard Blue Ash, Singo tonight, 6:30. Friday, Wayward Sun from 7 to 10. Saturday night, Jake Hambone Davis and his blues band at 7. He's great, by the way. Tuesday, Trivia, 6:30 at Fretboard Blue Ash. Mo Harrigan's Tavern. And I'm not sure about Moe's here. I'm just gonna say they have open mic with Acoustic Junior at 5:30 on Sunday, and I know the rest of it may be a typo because that looks like last week's stuff. I'm just gonna say that. Brick Tap and Tavern has Scott Houchins Thursday at 7:30 tonight. Nobody Friday was submitted, but Saturday, Benny Bodine will be there at 8:30. I get to see Benny last weekend. Wednesday, karaoke with DJ Denny from 8 to 11. That's the Brick Tap and Tavern. That's in Huber Heights, Ohio. Village Theater in Covington has jam session each week. A new host every week, 6 to 10 on Wednesday night. College Corner has the 21 Music Club, and that is Thursday night open mic night with Bob Della Posta from 7 to 10 tonight at the 21. Again, if you're out there, guys, give us a shout, say hi. I don't know what's going on with our live viewership today, but it's, to coin a phrase, it's sucking. Yeah, how about that? Jane's on Main, Thursday night, open mic with David Thornton. It's acoustic open mic, 7 p.m. The Shady Pines, Friday. That's a great name for a band. 7:30 p.m. if you know the Golden Girls reference, if that's what it's about. And Saturday, Short of Stable. And I don't know why it says Shorette, but it is Short of Stable. At 7:30, Friday night, Jane's on Main. Miamisburg Moose, Friday night, has Pandora Effect at 8 and Rock You Up at 8 p.m. on Saturday, open to members and qualified guests on that one. Glenn's back. He said hi. Kara said hi. Thanks for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit the share button. And Valerie said everyone's on their way to River's Edge. Well, I'll be there in a little bit. Save me a parking place. I don't want to walk 4 miles. I hope I don't. Here we go. Scotty Long DJ Songs, his karaoke shows. Thirsty Thursdays, Little River Bar and Grill tonight, 7 p.m. Patioke Party, as it's called. Sunday Fun Day at Voodoo Brewing, 4 p.m. It's the U.S. Karaoke Association Venue Finals. Open karaoke after that. Who will make it to Vegas, they're saying. Who's going to be the winner on Sunday? Tuesday, he does Honky Tonk Tuesdays at Trillion Sports Bar and Grill at 8 p.m. Country karaoke and line dance sessions every Tuesday. Yours truly, here's my schedule this week. Tonight, I'll be appearing at the Genesis Retouch show. I will not be playing Genesis music, but I'll be enjoying it at River's Edge in Hamilton this evening. Saturday, I have an event known as Joyride Cars. We've mentioned it on the show numerous times before. It is where we take roughly 100 kids come to the event each time. That's where they cap it. And they're all handicapped or developmentally disabled children. And they get to ride in cars like McLarens, Lamborghinis, and such. And the drivers are all dressed in jumpsuits to look like race car drivers. There are 3 GoPro cameras in each car to capture the moment of the 3 laps that they get to do through this road course. and these cars go fast and they enjoy it. And it'll be at Christian Life Church this year in Dayton in Vandalia, actually. Air show going on up there too. It's going to be a little crazy getting in and out of there, but 6 a.m. is when I got to be there. Show starts at 9. We ended at about 1 o'clock. And that's what goes on there. It's so much fun. They get to come down a red carpet and all that. It's just a blast and a great event to do. And we'll do 2 of those. We're going to do it at Crossroads Church in Mason in August. If you're down in the Cincinnati way and want to come see this, it's an amazing event. And I'll let you know about that one in advance as well. Tuesday night, Miamisburg Moose for trivia. I'll be there. Members and qualified guests only. And Wednesday every week, another shameless plug for me at Heather's. November, all the way to November, we'll be there. And we'd love to see some musicians bring their booties out there if they can. 7 p.m. start time on that one. Call for Rezzies if you can. We're here weekly on All Around Town Radio for all your music news and needs, including Hot Topic Tuesday, our weekend update on Monday, and Wednesday with the band. All right, Finding Melissa's in the house. All right, kids, I'm going to get a drink here, and we are going to fly through these. Bands, solos, duos, and events. Brought to you by our friends at Heather's in Springboro. Stubbs Park in Centerville, the Centerville Summer Concert Series. Sunday, the Dave Matthews Tribute Band, 7 p.m. They have some great ones there. The Trapper Keepers, Friday at Wings in Vandalia, 9:30 start time. Pandora Effect, Friday at the Miamisburg Moose, 8 to midnight. Brooks and Doug acoustic duo, Sunday from 6 to 9 p.m. on the patio at Little York Tavern. And I don't know if those guys know it, but they're going to have a front row seat to the finale show at the air show right there at Little York Tavern. They're going to get to watch is it the Blue Angels or the Thunderbirds this year? I don't know. They alternate that, but it'll be one great thing. Dewey's saying hi. He's headed to River's Edge. Good. And Stephanie here with Finding Melissa. Thank you, Stephanie. Good to have you with us. Great band there, Finding Melissa, guys. I've said that before, I think. All right. Polly and the Fall from Grace, Saturday, the Township Tavern on Route 4 from 8 to 12. Sugar Rock, the full band, will be on the main stage at the Dublin Pub in Dayton, Saturday night, 8:30 start time. And then Thursday afternoon next week, Sugar Rock solo at the Curio on Courthouse Square for lunch from noon until 2 p.m. on that one next week for the Sugar in Sugar Rock there, the solo side of that. All right, let's go to Ray Renee. Friday normally does that RJ's Paradise Pavilion. It's closed for a private party, but we'll get back to that one next week. Saturday, that one party band, Ray's band, will be at Columbia Tusculum Street Festival. Is that the way you say that? Tusculum Street Festival from 7 to 10 p.m. for that one party band. And then Monday, karaoke with Ray every Monday at By Gollies in Milford from 8 to 10. Tuesday, she's debuting in the daytime, or basically afternoon, March 1st Brewing on Fountain Square each week, 5:30 to 9, doing karaoke there. And then Tuesday night late, 10 to 1 at Jocko's in Delhi, karaoke with Ray. And this Wednesday coming up, she'll be at the Bell and the Bear doing her thing from 8 until 12. It is the Thunderbirds this year. Thank you for that. Steve Stein, you would know that up there, I'm sure. That Dayton Air Show is an awesome one. All right, our friends from Britches Down, Saturday at the Salina Moose from 7:30 to 11:30. That's insane up there on the lake. It's a big, big moose lodge, and it'll be packed for Britches Down. Devin Milton at Company, Friday at the Old Williamsburg Festival from 9 to 11 in Williamsburg, Ohio. Full band show on that one. And Saturday at the Green Kayak in New Richmond, the full band as well from 8 to 11 for Devin Milton and Company. Blind Faith Duo, Thursday at Pirates Cove from 6 to 10. And Saturday at Fulton Yard Spirit and Coffee House, 7 to 10. The Weekend Effects, Saturday at Mother Stewart's in Springfield, 7 to 10. Chris Lee Acoustic, Thursday at the New Carlisle Food Truck Night tonight in New Carlisle, Ohio. We used to call it New Cow Pile. New Carlisle, Ohio from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. on that show. Gray Days Acoustic with Chris Lee and Alexandria Rosie. Friday, the Spot Bar and Grill in Cincinnati, 8 to 11. And then a band called Acoustic Jukebox, which is Chris Lee and Angela Meisberger Smith. Saturday at Sunday's Pub in Cincinnati, Finneytown area, 8 p.m. on that one. Michelle Robinson Friday doing the Mount Healthy Concert Series, 7:30 to 9:30. And Saturday she'll be at the Mount Orab Music in the Park, 5:30 to 7:30 for the Michelle Robinson Band. Got to fix a typo here. It says Robinson. There we go. Heath Bowling Music Friday, Franklin Golf Club, 7 to 10 in Franklin, Ohio. Saturdays at the 201 Tavern, 8 to 11 in Dayton, and Heath Bowling rounds out his schedule on Tuesday at Carmela's Pizzeria, 6 to 8 in New Carlisle, Ohio as well. I'm looking to see if anybody's checking in here. We're dwindling fast. Oh, Don't Tell Steve, Saturday at the Green Hills Car Show, 7 to 9 on that. Ben and Pete, Friday at Lucky Star Brewing in Miamisburg, 8 to 11. The Cassette Junkies, Thursday at Newport on the Levee from 7 to 9. Friday, the Cassette Junkies at Crimers, 7 to 11. And Saturday at the Monkey Bar from 7 to 11. Big schedule for the Junkies this weekend. Megan will be busy. I wonder how many back bends she can do in a weekend. Joe Cole's Friday from 8 until 10:30 at Marty's Hops and Vines doing solo there. Saturday, Joe's full band, 9 to 1 at Main Street Social in Milford. And then he does another solo show Sunday, Joe Cole's 6 to 10 at Trillions in Westchester. That is a solo show. Dat Band, Friday at Blue Ash Park, POUR concert series. It's brand new Blue Ash Town Square from 8 to 10 for Dat Band. Saturday, Pierce Township Concert Series at Locust Corner Park and Trails, 6 to 9 for Dat Band on that one. Wild Frontiers, Friday at Kings Point Pub in Kettering, 8 to 12. It's a benefit for Bob Koosman. And unfortunately, Bob lost his battle, but the benefit goes on Friday night. Benefit starts at 7 p.m. Music starts 8 and goes till midnight. And go in there and donate if you're in the Kettering area and help them out with that. It's a good cause, people. John Michael, Friday solo from 7 to 11 at the Corner Pub. Saturday, he's duo with Chris Runnels from 7 to 11 at Smoke Justice. Step Ladder, the downscaled version, acoustic version of the band Ladder, Latter, Saturday at Dunaway's in Troy on the patio, 7 p.m. Kevin Cooper, Thursday night, Bell and the Bear Jam host tonight at 7:30, and then Friday at 8 p.m., the Hanky Panks at Trillions. And then Kevin takes a little trip and leaves us for a week or so, I think, or something. I don't know. He's going. Jerry's calling me the storm chaser. Dude, you'd have been scared to watch those tents last night. Trust me. It was intense. Yes. Hi, Rebecca. It's a very hot day in Texas, she says. I wish you could go to some of these shows too. Bring your body back up here and enjoy a weekend or something. Come back to your old stomping grounds there, Rebecca. I'll tell you where to go. I will. I'll tell you where to go. All right. Finding Melissa Friday at Steak Time on Springboro Pike. That's in Miamisburg, 6:30 p.m. Wednesday, they'll be at Milano's on Springboro Pike at 7 p.m. for Finding Melissa. Vinyl Countdown, Friday at the City of Crestview Hills Summer Concert Series. Fleetwood Gold will be headlining that one. The Vinyl Countdown opening the show at 6:30 on that one till 7:45. And then Saturday, they'll be at Lake Wanaka. Music on the Green from 8 until 11. I hope I said that right, Wanaka. The Contenders, the ramped up version of Finding Melissa, a little more rocky, Saturday at the Rip Rap Roadhouse, 7 p.m. for the Contenders there. Then we've got Rockstar tonight. They started 6 minutes ago, 5:30 p.m. Quaker Steak and Lube in Coleraine for Bike Night. Well, that explains why Rick Piper's not on here. 5:30 p.m. on that one tonight. Johnny Fink, Friday, the Gina and Johnny Duo at Grandview Tavern, 7 p.m. Anita and the Daves, Saturday at Harmony Hill Vineyards from 5 to 9. The Whammies, Thursday, Alt Park Concert Series tonight, 7 to 10. There's so much going on tonight. Sunday at West Fest, 6 to 9 p.m. for the Whammies. Kevin McCoy Band's working hard this weekend. They're kicking it off tonight at Fairfield on the Green from 7 to 9. Then the KMB plays Friday at David's Kitchen and Bar grand opening. That's at 1020 Ohio Pike and Amelia from 7 to 10. Saturday, the American Legion Post 72 Mount Carmel Romp Save a Warrior Benefit from 7 to 11, Kevin McCoy Band. And Sunday, the KMB3 Acoustic at Shoreline Social on Kellogg Avenue from 2 to 6. Whew, they're busy. They be busy. The Gamut Friday at Heather's, we mentioned that one, 7 to 11. May make a quick stop there for that one, too. Jamie Combs, Thursday jam session at the Bell, hosting tonight, 7:30-ish. Friday, Jamie Combs at Immortal Vibes in Hamilton, 8 p.m. Saturday, his touring act, the big Pink Floyd Wish You Were Here band, the 50-30 tour at Akron Civic Theater in Akron, Ohio. It's an Akron Children's Benefit, 8 p.m. for that one. Sunday Fun Day with Jamie Combs at Warp Wing in Springboro, his debut there, 4 p.m. on that one. Then we got Rick Kern's solo show Saturday at Route 50 Saloon in Addison. That is at 8 p.m. for Rick. Marsha Brady Band Saturday at Froggy's on the Lake in Indian Lake, 2 to 6 at the pool there. That'll be fun. And it's going to be 90 degrees, so that'll be a good one. Not for the band, but the people in the pool it will. Mason Johnson Trio tonight at North 2nd Tap in Hamilton after the Angela Combs and Noah Witherspoon show. And after the Genesis Retouch show as well. CFG and the family playing some shows out of state in Michigan this weekend, so they're not on the list for a local show. Abe's Lincoln, Saturday at 8:30 at the Old with an E, OLDE. That makes it sound old, doesn't it? Williamsburg Festival in Williamsburg, Ohio, 8:30 on Saturday night. Headlining that one. Chris Reynolds, Thursday night tonight, Coyote Ridge Unplugged with Kenny Hill at Liberty Inn, 6 p.m. Friday, Chris Reynolds at Belterra, Florence with David Lee Campbell, 6 p.m. And then Saturday at Smoke Justice with John Michael, 7 p.m. on that show for Chris Reynolds. Our friends from DV8, Saturday, the St. John's Festival in Harrison, 8 p.m. till midnight for that show. Then we have the Eagles Project. Great, great project. Eagles Project, Friday at the Green Township. Is that Kuliga Park? Kuliga. I can never say it right. Kuliga? Kuliga Park, 7:30 for the Eagles Project. Sideshow Band, Friday at La Cantina at La Playa at Indian Lake, 8 p.m. start time on that one. Half-Life Saturday, Shane and Dave McCarty's birthday celebration at Heather's Cafe, 8 to 11. That'll be a huge show in Springboro. It will. If you're still out there, guys, please keep me alive and say something here. Make a comment. The more you comment and the more you share, the more we support local music. I'm not guilting you or anything. I'm really not. Yes, I am. Benny Bodine, Thursday at Putter's Sports Grill in Liberty Township, 7 to 10 tonight. Friday, he'll be at Voodoo Brewing Company in Westchester, 7 to 10. Saturday, he's at the Brick Tap and Tavern, 8:30 to 11:30 in Huber Heights. And Benny Bodine finishes his schedule on Wednesday at Putter's in Mainville, 7 to 10. Then we have Velvet Crush Unplugged, only a couple more here, guys. Friday at O'Leary's, 8 to 11. Saturday at Warp Wing, Springboro from 6 to 9 for VC Unplugged. Velvet Crush full band, Sunday at Poland Farm in Kettering. It's a free event, open to the public. Get this, free beer. Did you hear that? Food trucks, kids activities. It's brought to you by Glass House Realty. My daughter works for them. From noon to 4 at Poland Farm in Kettering on Sunday. And what else we got here? Rebecca loves my new glass. Are these new? I've had these for years. Where you been, Rebecca? They're just reflecting the screen, I think, tonight. I don't know. You back up. Yes, what's Tim Bolden going to say? See you on the patio. Looking forward to Half-Life. If I make it there, I'm going to go to that fundraiser in Springfield, though, for a bit that we talked about on Wednesday, I think. And Dave, you quit celebrating. I did too. I quit celebrating at 29. I did. So every year I'm 29 again. Thank you, Miamisburg Jay. It is a big list. Thank you. Jerry Nimmersheim said free beer. He's always in for that on a Sunday. Let me know Sunday, Jerry. We'll go. We'll make a trip to Kettering and invade Garwood. We will. Leah says great live music. Yeah, lots to see. I got one more here. The Oscar Wildes Saturday at the Strauss House from 8:30 to 12:30. And if you'd like your band or musical act featured on our weekly podcast or shared in the Warren County Post digitized online, you can message us here, slide into our DMs at All Around Town Radio on Facebook. For additional band information, follow our weekly Facebook Live at 5 programs and Wednesday with the band at noon and all the other stuff we do for all kinds of musical fun locally here. Can't thank you enough for watching, guys. Please hit that share button. The more you share, the more the numbers go. We had 5,000 views on it last week, which is great. And we appreciate that a whole lot. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I'm going to head to River's Edge in Hamilton and watch me some Genesis Retouch tonight, which I just think is amazing. So even if you're not a huge Genesis fan, you'll think Phil Collins is singing with Adam Wheeler. I'm telling you, it's that good. So we'll see you later, folks. Enjoy your night wherever you're going. Just get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. We'll be back on Monday with our weekend update. We'll be talking about all the shows we got to do and see. So check it out then, guys. Until then, be safe. I'm Scott, your host. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community.